I can forget about that. Hands up in the sky.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Rico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Ford Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Set, hunt!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Makes the score Lions 7, Raiders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Herbie Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of that.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
looks to throw.
That's
to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
15-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Down. 10 black. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. It leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Is going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
23-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Let's go. 24-yard gain.
Now Jacobs.
First down later.
And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red.
And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Raiders
14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail.
Ready,
0
set.
to 100 real quick.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
45. White. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That for former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's got his first sack of the season here early in Week 1. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
his 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
But it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, ready. 45, white. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Slice blue. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Ready? Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Blue 32. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Black 95.
Back to the air once more on second down. This throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale.
Ready, break. Set, hut, hut, hut.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. On the run, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. drop after a pickup of about 5. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
That's good.
First down there on a pickup of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Raiders.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go. 10 black. Set, go.
Now, faking the give. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Lions all their first time out. And the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Set, punt. Red, 38. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be
chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. Awesome, got VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping ain't fake tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the food pattern, straight from Bankhead. I said you feel that. Do what you do, just do, and you crew. Yeah, you even got players and thugs doing it to you.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Really with it, I should probably start a head boy, because
I'm not lying.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Back to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Carlson now for the extra point.
After.
He gets it to go, and the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
First carry for David Montgomery. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Here we go, set. 52 blind. Trouble, 38. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Third and 6. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 30, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Ready, break.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Vegas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
45, 14.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Motion.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here we go. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
Ready.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
22 needle.
Check.
Slice blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice job there. On that return, he has some breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Reload. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, but then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Get up.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. Buffalo, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and long.
Crunch. 60. Let's go now. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion.
Bowers the man in motion.
Take over.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're growing up.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Detroit.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Mega.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 3 yards to go. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, Vegas.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Get him, baby. Crash.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 5. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Cowboy.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. These running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Daniel Carlson on
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offense.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This returnable from the 4. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.